Hi, my name is Raphael Prowse, and today I'm going to show you how to play Shadow War. So today we're going to show you an example turn. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to show you how to set up. So what will happen is you're going to select your army, right? So in the starter set you'll have these 4 guys for red player, these 4 guys for blue players, right? So next you want to make sure you keep track of who is who. So Ben here is going to be trail number 1, so on and so forth, right? You can see here the blue player has the same thing going on here. So next what we're going to do is we're going to start our pre-selecting section. So you'll have these starting portals. So 2 are fake, 1 is real. Red player starts in the back row in lane 1. Blue player starts in the back row in lane 12. Okay, so let's say that this is how we want to set up. These little portals got to be at least 3 spaces away from each other. Sorry, 4 spaces away from each other. Like this. So then this tower, choose which one of these 3 spaces you want to start. Say we choose A1. So you keep that tower hidden. Hence the reason why we're trying to keep this information hidden from the enemy. So next, you'll take a look at the board. Oh, it looks like we need some more walls here. So we're going to add some walls into the map here. Let's build it like that. Okay, cool. So you got some terrain set up. You got the objective in the center of the board. You got these portals here, so you can move. You move your movement into it. Jump out another portal. You know your enemy is somewhere over here. Let's say their portal's on A12. Obviously, you don't know where their portal is, so good luck with that. And then we'll deploy our army. So you'll take your models and place them as close as possible to that tower, okay? Just like so. And you have to deploy them on the back line, right? So it'll look like this. Blue player is going to do the same. He would take his models just like so. Next, we roll off to see who goes first, and from there on, that person just keeps going first. Okay? So red player here, let's say he goes first. So what you do at the start of the round here, you remove trails from reality board. Do not reset your shadow board realms relocation. When I say relocation, your relocation, that means this. You keep these guys here. There's no trails right now on the reality board, which is here in the center. You don't worry about that. Check your location to make sure everything's okay. Gain a once per game power. So out of these blue cards, you're gonna pick one. Let's say that we took this deception card. We'll add it in our hand, okay? You get to use these. They are free. You can only use them once per round though, and it's only once per game. You can't use this deception card again, okay? So refresh your data sheet so now you can perform unique actions, okay? So when I'm going to go up here, here's what you do every turn. So this one's going to make more sense on round 2. So here's what you do every turn. Select the actions you want to do, perform them in any order, one at a time, okay? So we're starting at round 1. Red player is going to go first, okay? So red player here, you start every turn with 4 action economy points, and once you spend all 4 points, you may pass the turn to the enemy, okay? So you start with 4. Alright. Now how do I want to spend them? That's what you think. When you choose an action, you choose a unit to perform that action, then keep going down the line and choose another model of the same model to perform another action. Pay the cost. Some are 1 point, some are more. There's categories for them all. Normal actions, you can do those unlimited times per round. Unique actions once per round. Free actions, do as many times as you want. And all these kind of fit into a category in the phase section, okay? So there's phases of the game, right? So red player is attacking player. Start of the round, he gains 4 action economy points. Okay, he gained that once per game power. Okay, next he's going to do his support phase. So now you can choose any of these abilities and do them. I want to I'm gonna do my ability. And I'm gonna do, let's see here, spells. So spellcasters don't have abilities, they have spells, but that doesn't apply right now because we're not in the spell section. Spells happen in the attack and spell section. So he is just gonna skip this support phase completely because he's going first. Nothing's in front of him. He's gonna move into the movement and searching phase. So he's gonna move. Okay. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna take this bend model. He's gonna move him all the way up. He's gonna move in a straight line. Okay. Because that's what he wants to do. Okay. Remember the goal of the game is to find your opponent's location and battle them in the reality realm. Battling them will accumulate points, and the player with the highest points at the end of the game wins. Okay. So everything's worth points. Objectives. So let's see here. Let's go into objectives here. Where's scoring? Here we go. So killing a tower gives you 10 points. Killing a unit gives you X points. You have to look up and see which class they are. They'll tell you how many points. Leaders are worth 7. And scoring the objective gives you 5. Okay? The tower has a HP of 200 and armor of 10. Okay? It doesn't move. Just sits there. And that's where you need to take the objective to score. Okay? And you score at the end of the round. Okay? So in this game, these red tokens are the objective. So he wants to get to the objective. Sorry. So this shadow demon here is going to move. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can move within a space of the objective to take it. So he's going to take it. Okay? Once you go up to the objective, you end your speed. Your speed is reduced to 0, okay? Just like that. Let's say he wants to move the warlock 1 space. And now he's going to bluff. Okay? He's going to pull out a bluff here. And he's going to pretend that he portaled in and portaled out here. Okay? Your bluff is tied to your speed. So this warlock speed is 6. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, you keep track from where you started to where you ended, and you don't count for moving the space you're on. So you go like 1, okay? Let's just say I want to speed this up, so we're going to skip this guy. So he's picked up the objective, okay? And picking up the objective costs an action economy point, so that costs 1. Okay, let's say that now he wants to search. He's going to pay an action economy point. He's going to pull out a search tool here. He's going to use his level. He's going to follow here. Let's say that his shadow demon, okay? The guy at the objective. Oh no. Oh, it's at the bottom. Of course it is. Okay, so there's these searching tools here that you can use to search on the board blindly, okay? And if you remember, there's blind searching and trail searching. So when you're blind searching, you're looking in the middle of nowhere, okay? So this shadow demon has a hearing of 3, okay? So he's going to pull out this tool here, and he's going to search within his range. How many spaces do I search? Level 3, search 9 spaces, range 15. So you have to be wholly within. He's by the objective. Let's say that he wants to search down here. Are you guys here? Look on the board. No, I am not. Okay. He's going to spend another action economy. Are you guys here? Yes, I am. Then at this point, you're going to pull out these 3 models here. You're going to see, okay, the assassin, he's number 3. And he's on B12. You go down the line, so on and so forth, right? Now I'm showing you this like this on purpose, but on the first turn of the first round, first player doesn't get to search because it's too powerful. But normally that's how you would just go and search like that, okay? We can just pretend, let's say that we're on round 2. Let's say he searched, he found those guys there, okay? Next, you can choose another thing to do off that list. Remember, you can use the same shape, same template, so level 3 here, and you can hit this spot and flip these tokens and see if they're real or not. Obviously they would be, but we're skipping that in this example because it's pretty obvious that they're there. So now he's going to go into the attack and spell phase. So let's say that he wants to cast a spell. His spellcaster here is going to go ahead and cast a spell. He's going to roll 2d20s here. He's going to try to do the Feel No Pain spell. 14 plus, just 26 in total, plus his spell plus 5. Feel No Pain needs a 20 to go off. It goes off. It did cost him 0 action economy points, so that goes back on the board. You gotta read these abilities. He's gonna give a Feel No Pain to that Shadow Demon. Next, he's gonna do, let's say he's gonna do Death Ray. So he's gonna pick a target. So let's say that he's feeling lucky. He's gonna shoot this spot. Spells are the only things that can hit in the Shadow Realm. Okay. Normal close combat and shooting cannot hit in the Shadow Realm. All the battling usually happens in the Reality Realm. So the spellcaster is gonna roll to see if the spell goes off. Okay. 13 plus his 5, which fails. But if it did go off, let's say that he got, I don't know, that. Then he would hit the space that he chose. Okay. You don't drag him out. You just say you go hit, cool, and you're gonna do damage. And let's say he's doing his Death Ray spell, so it's 46 damage. You add these together, and then you add your bonus of damage, which is a plus 5. So in total, he did 20 damage to the leader model. Just like that. Okay. Next, next, let's say that they're all out. Okay, let's say he spent that action. He's got one more left. Support phase, he's going to skip. He's going to end his turn. His action economy points are going to carry over to the next turn, so he'll be changed to defensive player. Defensive player doesn't gain any action economy points, but now blue player gains 4 action economies. Gains he's going first. So let's say that he moves this assassin straight down the line, okay? So you would mark that off. And the assassin's going to search with his hearing level 3. So as you can tell, he's skipping the support phase. He's going straight to the movement and searching, right? He wants to search right here. Let's say he searched right by the objective, because you always have to declare what you're doing as you go. So he knows that the player picked up the objective and says, "Are you there?" Right? So he's gonna put. Let's make it perfect, just like that. So he's gonna look on his board. He's gonna see he's here, 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 right? So he's gonna take 2 fake tokens here. Place them right here. Then he's going to take a real token. What number is that? 4. He's going to place it right here. So this is exaggerated. I'm just showing this on purpose. So now you can see that this marks his real location. You wouldn't show that to your enemy. And then this is what the enemy will see. Okay, when he did a blind search, this is what he found out. He goes, huh. I'm going to declare, let's say he's feeling lucky, and where is my card? Here we go. He's going to declare a pinpoint search because that is in the phase of moving and searching, right? Well, guess what? Now red player feels scared, so now he's going to do deception. Well, actually he can't because he doesn't have 2 points. But if he did, there's defensive actions and defensive things that you can do on the other player's turns. Like, for example, defensive move, he gets to basically fake his locations by going like this. He can put a bunch of fake tokens around the guy up to his speed. So when he searched this area, instead of that, he would show up like this now. It'd be so confusing for the guy. He'd be like, I don't know which one's your spot now. So doing stuff on other players' turn helps you out. So now he's going to pay an action, and he's going to pinpoint search this. Are you at that location? No. Okay. He's going to use this now. Search all those 3 spaces. Trail searching. Are you there? Yes. Next, this guy's going to show up. Alright, he feels like battling. So now, he spent 1 to search, 1 to pinpoint, 1 to search. So now he's going to attack. So he's going to go straight into the attack phase. He's going to pull out his assassin. The assassin is going to roughly show his location at B6. He's going to shoot. He's going to roll. And let's say that he wants to try to hide his position. Okay, so everything you do in this game reveals your last known location except moving and searching. So there's a card in here called Deception Attack. When attacking or casting a spell from Shadow, roll d20 and add your stealth. If you score a 20, you don't reveal your location. So you roll a d20 and you add your stealth to it. If you don't get a 20, then the enemy does not know where that came from. Okay? But, so he attacks from here. Let's say he does 20 damage. Now it's red player's turn. He still has the objective. He can either go here, search, find the guy, whatever, or he can move down here, try to hide himself with reshadow, right? Reshadow will be in the support phase, but otherwise he can go straight to his tower, score it, put the objective in the tower. Okay? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? Because each player gets to do 2 turns with 4 action. They gain 4 action economy points every turn. New round. This is what I was talking about earlier. This will make more sense now. Remove trails from the reality board. So these trail tokens will disappear. Let's say he disappeared, right? He performed a reshadow. He's back on the shadow board, right? Well, these will disappear depending on his weight class. Okay, so he is a special class. Special classes are light, so they stay on the reality board for 1 round. So these tokens disappear. Okay. Like if you were a heavy class, this would stay out here. Okay, that's what I mean. This stays. You keep this here. Check your location, make sure everything's okay. Alright, my shadow demon's here. Oh, I forgot to mark off how he got there. Right? What is he, number 4? So you would mark off. Oh, he went this way. Trails can cross paths. Okay. Gain another once per game power. Cool, I'm going to grab another one now. Right? The big thing that you need to know is score objectives and lose all remaining action economy points that you did not use. Count how many kills you have earned as well. Okay? So he scored the objective, 5 points. Blue player didn't score a single point. round 2. So on and so forth. All these extra stuff that you didn't use disappears. Turn 2 now. You see how that works? Don't forget you can chain things together. Like you can declare, I'm going to do a deception attack, and then I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to do a surprise, and then I'm going to grapple you. Like you can combine things together for multiple damages. But you've got to follow the order of operations of the phases. So for example, in the movement phase, I'm going to declare a deception attack, okay? I'm planning out that I'm going to do a deception attack. This game's all about intent. I'm going to decept attack with this model, and then I'm going to do attack. I'm going to surprise attack, and then I'm going to go ahead and attack from above. Now I can't go backwards into the movement phase, and now with a different model, I'm going to do it all over again. Now, no. You've already progressed. You've already picked a couple from movement, and then you chose to do the attack, and you declared that this is what you're going to do, and you're gonna like flowing through the game. You're flowing. You're moving to the next thing. And you can go into the next movement and searching phase, and now decide to do a search and bluff and shove and all that stuff, but you can't go backwards into the attack phase. Always going forward. Alright, so that shows the example of the game. And a big point is if the tower dies, you can't score any points on the objectives. All your points just disappear. They zap away. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.